Revenge of the bond market. Once upon a time, in the bustling land of Moneyville, there was a quiet little street called Bond Lane. It wasn't as flashy as Stock Street, where wild roller coasters of prices zoomed up and down every day, but it had its own special magic. The bonds were like sleepy dragons, guarding piles of golden coins for the townsfolk who trusted them. They didn't move much, and that's how everyone liked it, safe and steady. But on this day, March 6, 2025, something strange was brewing. The dragons of Bond Lane woke up, their scales rattling with a grumble. You see, earlier that morning in Moneyville, the market had twitched and turned. The news buzzed through the town, yields are rising. Bonds are restless. The townsfolk gathered, scratching their heads. What's a yield? Little Timmy asked his big sister, Leela. It's like the treasure the bond dragons promised to share if you wait long enough, Leela explained. But today, they're asking for more coins to guard because they're mad. The leader of the bond dragons, a wise old beast named Yieldred, stretched his wings and roared, "We've been ignored too long. Stock Street gets all the cheers, but today, we take our revenge." His voice shook the cobblestones, and the other dragons joined in, their tails thumping. The townsfolk watched as the bond prices dipped and the yields climbed higher, like a dragon stretching taller to scare off a rival. "Why are they mad?" Timmy whispered, clutching his piggyback. Leela pointed to a big sign in the town square that flickered with numbers. "Look! It says the 10-year bond yield jumped to 4.244% today, up 0.034%. The dragons think they deserve more attention because the world's getting trickier, prices for bread, eggs, and toys are sneaking up, and the dragons want to protect us." Across Moneyville, the Stock Street roller coasters screeched to a halt. The traders, who usually danced with joy when their prices soared, looked worried. "The bond dragons are stealing the show," one shouted. The dragons smirked, knowing their steady power could shake even the wildest streets. By afternoon, the mayor of Moneyville, a clever owl named Mr. Jones, flew down to calm everyone. "Listen, friends. The bond dragons aren't here to hurt us. They're just reminding us they matter. If yields rise, it means they're working harder to keep our treasure safe in stormy times." Timmy tugged Lila's sleeve. "So, it's not really revenge?" "No," Leela said with a grin. "It's more like the dragons saying, hey, don't forget us." They're strong in their own quiet way. As the sun set over Moneyville, the bond dragons settled back down, their scales glowing softly. The townsfolk cheered, tossing extra coins their way. Stock Street might have the thrills, but Bond Lane had the heart, and today, it proved it could roar just as loud. And so, the revenge of the bond market wasn't revenge at all. It was a reminder that even the quietest dragons have power when they work together.